Embarking on the journey of fetal development from week 9 to birth unveils a series of intricate and remarkable transformations that culminate in the birth of a new life. This comprehensive overview delves into each week, highlighting the key developments that occur as the fetus matures. Hello, I'm Alvins and welcome to Easy Medics Daily. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to get updated on new videos. Weeks 9 to 12. The first trimester culmination. Week 9. At this stage, the embryo transitions into a fetus, marking the beginning of the fetal period. Facial features become more distinct, with the formation of eyes, mouth, and tongue. Tiny muscles allow for initial movements, although these are not yet perceivable by the mother. The liver begins producing blood cells, and the head constitutes about half of the fetus's length. Week 10. The fetus measures approximately 2.5 centimeters in length. All major bodily organs are formed, and the hands and feet, previously resembling paddles, now develop fingers and toes. Brain activity commences, detectable through brain waves. Week 11. The fetus's head remains large in proportion to its body, but the torso is catching up. External genitalia start to develop, though they are not yet distinguishable via ultrasound. The fetus can now make spontaneous movements, and the kidneys begin producing urine. Week 12. The fetus reaches about 5.4 centimeters in length and weighs approximately 14 grams. Fingernails and toenails start to form, and the fetus can make a fist. Reflexes become more refined, and the intestines begin to contract rhythmically, practicing for digestion. Weeks 13 to 16. Rapid growth and movement. Week 13. The fetus measures around 6.7 centimeters and weighs about 23 grams. Bones harden, and the ribs become visible. The vocal cords form, and the spleen starts aiding in the production of red blood cells. Week 14. The fetus's neck elongates, allowing the head to be more upright. Facial muscles develop, enabling expressions such as squinting and frowning. The thyroid gland begins producing hormones crucial for metabolism. Week 15. Measuring about 10 centimeters and weighing approximately 70 grams, the fetus's skin remains thin and translucent. Hair patterns start to form on the scalp, and the fetus can sense light, even though the eyelids are still fused shut. Week 16. The fetus reaches around 11.6 centimeters in length and weighs about 100 grams. The circulatory and urinary systems are fully functional, and the fetus begins inhaling and exhaling amniotic fluid, which aids in lung development. Weeks 17 to 20. Sensory development and maternal awareness. Week 17. The fetus measures approximately 13 centimeters and weighs around 140 grams. Fat stores, known as brown fat, develop under the skin, providing warmth after birth. The heart pumps about 100 pints of blood daily. Week 18. The fetus's ears stand out from the head, and it can hear sounds from the external environment. The digestive system is active, with the intestines absorbing nutrients from swallowed amniotic fluid. Week 19. A protective coating called vernix caseosa forms on the fetus's skin, shielding it from the amniotic fluid. Sensory development is rapid, with the brain designating specialized areas for smell, taste, hearing, vision, and touch. Week 20. The fetus measures about 16.4 centimeters and weighs approximately 300 grams. The mother may start to feel movements, known as quickening. The skin thickens and develops layers, including the dermis and epidermis. Weeks 21 to 24. Enhanced viability and organ maturation. Week 21. The fetus now measures around 26.7 centimeters from head to heel and weighs approximately 360 grams. Taste buds are functional, and the fetus can detect flavors in the amniotic fluid, influenced by the mother's diet. Week 22. The fetus's sense of touch is developing, and it may explore its face or suck its thumb. Eyelids and eyebrows are formed, and the eyes are fully developed, though the irises lack pigmentation. Week 23. The fetus's lungs produce surfactant, a substance that helps keep the air sacs in the lungs from collapsing, essential for breathing after birth. The skin is still wrinkled but will smooth out as fat accumulates. Week 24. Measuring about 30 centimeters and weighing approximately 600 grams, the fetus's inner ear is fully developed, enhancing balance and spatial orientation. The footprints and fingerprints are forming unique patterns. Weeks 25 to 28. Continued growth and brain development. Week 25. The fetus's nostrils, which were previously plugged, open, allowing for practice breathing movements. The spine is developing, consisting of 33 vertebrae, 150 joints, and 1,000 ligaments. Week 26. The eyes begin to open, and the fetus can respond to light changes. The lungs continue maturing, and the nervous system is developed enough to control some bodily functions. At 27 weeks, your baby measures about 14.5 inches and weighs nearly 2 pounds. The nervous system continues maturing, and fat accumulation smooths the skin. Weeks 28 to 31. Continued growth and brain development. Week 28. The fetus measures approximately 14.8 inches, 37.6 centimeters, in length and weighs about 2.2 pounds, 1 kilogram. The brain is now in a period of rapid growth, developing grooves and indentations that increase its surface area. The eyes can open and close, and the fetus can detect light changes through the uterine wall. Week 29. Muscle tone improves, and the fetus can move its head, limbs, and body more freely. The bone marrow has taken over the production of red blood cells from the spleen, enhancing the body's ability to transport oxygen. Week 30. The fetus's skin is becoming smoother as fat continues to accumulate beneath it, providing energy reserves and aiding in temperature regulation after birth. The lanugo, the fine hair covering the body, begins to disappear. Week 31. The central nervous system has matured to the point where it can control rhythmic breathing movements and regulate body temperature, essential for survival outside the womb. Weeks 32 to 35. Preparing for life outside the womb. Week 32. The fetus measures about 16.7 inches, 42.4 centimeters, in length and weighs approximately 3.75 pounds, 1.7 kilograms. The pupils can now react to light, and the fetus practices breathing by inhaling amniotic fluid. Week 33. The bones are fully developed but remain soft and pliable, facilitating passage through the birth canal. The fetus continues to gain weight rapidly, accumulating fat that will help maintain body temperature after birth. Week 34. The lungs are well developed, producing sufficient surfactant to keep the air sacs open, which is crucial for breathing post-delivery. The fetus's immune system is also maturing, receiving antibodies from the mother to provide initial protection against infections. Week 35. The fetus's movements may decrease slightly due to reduced space in the uterus, but they should still be regular and noticeable. The kidneys are fully functional, and the liver can process some waste products. Weeks 36 to 40. Final preparations and birth. Week 36. The fetus measures about 18.7 inches, 47.5 centimeters, in length and weighs around 5.8 pounds, 2.6 kilograms. The head may begin to descend into the pelvis, a process known as lightening, in preparation for birth. Week 37. Considered early term, the fetus's organs are fully developed and ready for life outside the womb. The skin is pink and smooth, and the body has a chubby appearance due to fat accumulation. Week 38. The fetus continues to gain weight, primarily in the form of fat, which will help maintain body temperature after birth. The grasp reflex is now strong, and the toenails have reached the tips of the toes. Week 39. The fetus's brain and lungs continue to mature, even in these final weeks. The movements may feel different to the mother, often described as rolls and squirms due to limited space. Week 40. At full term, the fetus typically measures about 20 inches, 50.8 centimeters, in length and weighs between 6 to 9 pounds, 2.7 to 4.1 kilograms. The baby is ready for birth, with all systems developed and functioning. Understanding these stages of fetal development provides valuable insights into the complex and miraculous process of human growth before birth. Whether you're a healthcare professional or an expectant parent, Staying informed about these developments can enhance prenatal care and prepare for the arrival of a new life.